Rumors of new MacBook Airs have been circulating for a few months now, but instead of new MacBook Airs, we're basically going to get a refresh from the models from last year. Basically, we're going to get an updated chipset, but they're going to be using the new M3 chip in the new MacBook Airs, but pretty much all the other stuff has stayed the same. So in this video, let's just go over what some of those changes are, some of the new things, some of the new features, new specs, and as well as some of the configurations of the new MacBook Airs. But before we dive deep into that, if you enjoy staying up to date with the latest tech news, then you landed at the right channel. Make sure you do me a huge favor. Hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell as well. All right, let's dive deep into this. Apple refreshes MacBook Air with M3 and dual external displays support, but there's a catch. We're going to go over what that catch is in just a minute. This is an article out of AndroidAuthority.com. All right, let's dive into this. So, Apple's MacBooks are one of the most powerful laptops you can get. When treated right, these MacBooks can potentially last for a long time. If you were looking for a laptop upgrade, Apple has announced a spec refresh to its MacBook Air lineup, bringing it up to the newer M3 processor and adding in features like dual external display support, but with a catch. The new 13-inch MacBook Air and 15-inch MacBook Air are similar to their predecessors in all respects except the processor. So basically, it's just a refresh. It's not new all overall. I mean, it's not new all the way around. Basically, they're going to get a new M3 chips. They're going to obviously, with the new M3 chip, you're going to get a bump up in speed and more cores, but that's about it. In terms of everything else, the features and specs of the overall MacBook is pretty much the same as the predecessor. The new M3 processor is better than the M2 processor, but here's the key right here. But Apple chooses to compare it against the M1 processor and the discontinued Intel processor on MacBooks. So when we start getting information or rumors about that, some of the earlier benchmarks and specs were comparing it to the M1. So that raised the question as to why are they not comparing it to the M2 chip, which was newer and presumably better than the M1. Well, I guess the thought process is that the M3 is not that much better than your M2 chip. So that's why they're choosing to compare it to the M1 chip instead of the M3 chip. So again, that's a little marketing tactic that they're doing to say that this is better, faster than an older generation, but they're talking about 2 generations ago. Let's continue on real quick. The Apple M3 chip is a 3 nanometer chip featuring 8-core CPU, up to 10-core GPU, and supports up to 24 gigabytes of RAM, depending on what option you configure. And we'll configure a couple MacBooks in a second. It also includes a new 16-core neural engine for on-device machine learning and AI applications. So here's Apple's big push into AI. Apple is claiming that this is the best AI laptop you can buy on the market right now because of their 16-core neural engine that they are inputting. So Apple is jumping into the fray as we would expect them to do with their new releases, and there you have it. Beyond the M3 chip, Apple is telling that the new MacBook Air M3 now supports up to 2 external displays, but the catch is that you have to close the lid in order to get 2 external displays. So you can't have 2 external displays and your laptop open it for 3 total screens. So you only get the 2, as with the previous one, it was the same thing. You had your laptop open in 1 external display, so you got 2, but this time you can at least support 2 externals, but you can't support 3, including your laptop. So, and the rest of this article just goes on to talk about price and availability, but we're going to go over to Apple's website and take a look at some of this right here. Just going to scroll down here, take a look at the M3 here. So it's going to be under 1/2 inch thin. So we all know the MacBook Airs are some of the thinnest laptops on the market today. You got 13 and 15-inch variants that they're going to be coming in, and you also have the 4 color variants as with the previous models with Midnight, Starlight, Space Gray, and Silver. So let's jump over and configure a 15-inch MacBook instead of a 13-inch. 13 inches start at $1099. 15 inches again start at $1299. So again, you get 8-core GPU, 8-core CPU, 10-core GPU, 16 gigabytes, and 512 SSD. Again, that is the base, but starting at $1699, we can go over and add some additional stuff to this. So for a 15-inch one, again, if you want to go up to 24 gigabytes, add another $200. If you want to go for 1 terabyte hard drive, $200. And if you're so inclined to go up even more for more storage for your video editing and everything, you can add another $600 to that. And you also have your choice of a 35-watt dual USB-C port or your 70-watt USB-C power adapter and some different softwares that you can add to it. But let's configure this one, max this one out. We want the 24 gigabytes. Let's say you want the 2 terabyte options. So now you're going to be looking at $24.99 for that, or you can do $28 a month. So different configurations for you, but just say we want to just go with the 1 terabyte hard drive, looking at $2,099 for a MacBook Air 15 inches for you out there. Or if you want to go and do a 13-inch one, you're going to obviously be a little bit cheaper than that. But I was hoping that they would release a 16-inch version of the MacBook Airs, but maybe next year we may get that option. But again, here's your refresh of the MacBook Airs. Again, pretty much all of the hardware except the new chip is the same as your previous generation. So just a refresh, not brand new models at all. This is Apple's attempt into the AI market, into the AI laptop market with the new M3 chip. So let me know what you guys think about what I just went over. Are you looking forward to getting the new MacBook Air with the M3 chip? Let me know down in the comment sections. I'm really looking forward to seeing what you guys think about it. Just one quick thing real quick. So your delivery dates are, you can pre-order them now, and then they should start shipping as soon as March 8th. But depending on your configuration, it may go out a little bit further. But again, let me know what you guys think about that. Once again, thank you for taking time out to watch this video. Again, if you enjoy staying up to date with the latest tech news, do me a huge favor, hit that subscribe button. Don't forget to hit that notification bell and hit that like button as well. Also, if you have friends or family that enjoy this type of content, please make sure you share this with them. And if you want to stay up to date with the latest tech news, head over to sounds30.com, where I curate and aggregate tech news from around the web covering Apple, Samsung, Google, Android, computing, and even more general tech news, all at sounds30.com. And for even more tech news in video form, check out one of these 2 videos right here. Until next video, guys, stay nerdy.